Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving into the life of one of America's most influential leaders, President George H.W. Bush. As the 41st President of the United States, George H.W. Bush led a life full of dedication, resilience, and leadership. But what was it really like living in the White House during his presidency? Let's take a closer look. George H.W. Bush, born in 1924, was a man of service and distinction long before he entered the Oval Office. He served as a Navy pilot in World War II, worked in the oil industry, and held various public service positions before becoming vice president under Ronald Reagan. In 1989, George H.W. Bush was inaugurated as president. His life in the White House was a blend of high-stakes decision-making and personal moments of calm. Let's explore what a typical day might have looked like for President Bush. President Bush was known for his early starts. His day often began at dawn with a brisk walk on the White House grounds, a habit he continued throughout his presidency to stay fit and clear-headed. After his morning exercise, he would have breakfast with his family. The Bush family was known for their close-knit relationships, and breakfast was a cherished time to connect before the day's demands took over. By mid-morning, President Bush would head to the Oval Office, where he'd spend hours reviewing briefing papers, meeting with advisors, and making crucial decisions on both domestic and international issues. During his presidency, President Bush faced significant challenges, including the end of the Cold War, the Persian Gulf War, and the fall of the Berlin Wall. His leadership was tested by these monumental events, but his approach was always measured and thoughtful. Even with the weight of the presidency on his shoulders, President Bush made time for personal interests. He was an avid reader and enjoyed writing letters, often using this time to reflect on the events of the day. In the evenings, President Bush would often have dinner with his family, or host state dinners with foreign dignitaries. Despite the formal setting, he valued these moments as opportunities to build relationships and discuss critical issues in a more relaxed environment. As the day wound down, President Bush would sometimes enjoy a quiet moment in the White House residence, reflecting on the day's events.